ready for a reading? I am. I'm excited to see what the cards have to say. So this is a general reading for all signs. So if you are listening to this at any point during May, then this is applicable. I'm using our Archangel Power Tarot cards, my favorite deck. And it's interesting, doing a general reading is a bit of a challenge because I'm talking to so many people at once and tapping into the energy that exists in the collective. So if, take what works for you, take what resonates. I totally trust in your ability to listen to the words, to see the cards, and to say, oh, yep, that one's for me. That's where I'm at right now. So always, always, always trust your own gut on these things, okay? So let's see the first card. So the first card is always, at least in a, oh boy, that pulled right out. So the first card is like, here's what you need to know first. It's a little bit of a context card when I'm doing a pyramid. And the first card is the Seven of Michael. And this is, there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. This card to me is about, well, first of all, it is very much about letting go of rigidity and pride. This is the interpretation I'm getting for this card right now in this current energy. Is we think we already know how it's supposed to be and how it's going to be. And right now, the universe is coming in like a tsunami messing with that. Oh, you thought you knew? You thought you knew what you were supposed to do with your business? You thought you knew how your relationship was going to go? But the way that you're going is not the best answer. This is not the highest possibility for you. And we've got to let go of our pride. We've got to let go of our thinking that we already have all the answers so that we can see another possibility. This is when it says, working alone on this may not be the best. That can be anything from reaching out to, your therapist, hiring a coach, asking, putting a mastermind group together. You want to get out of your own head. It's not a safe place to be right now to spin out in your own thinking you know everything, because it's simply not working. And then review all the details. This is not the time to hand your stewardship over. This is the time you want to really be paying attention. So it's kind of a combination between, yes, you're going to reach out to other people and get new ideas and think outside of the box and humble yourself some, but you're also going to pay attention. You're also going to be, if there's any document you need to sign, you're going to want to really look at the small print. What are you getting yourself into? Is it a hell yes? Right? When it says, it starts right off, there's a better course of action available. Don't settle right now. Don't do something that you're like, this doesn't really feel good, but I'm just going to do it anyway. No, now is not the time to do that. So look for your hell yes, reach out for help and for an outside view. Let's bring some humility in here and let's pay attention to details. Okay, so that's the very, very, very first card, is that Seven of Michael. The next card is what you are being asked to bring to the table right now in your own life. What is it that the universe is asking for you to either, who do you need to be or what do you need to do? So if it is a knight or king or queen, then that is who you're being asked to be right now. If it is, oh, there it goes. It flipped right over. Okay, so this is the Ace of Ariel. And this is a really good card. It's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So when I see this as when this is the second card, who you're being asked to be, or what you're being asked to be in your life, what you're being asked to bring, I see this as that you're being asked to be open to change, that you are being asked to be open to success, open to receiving the new resources that are trying to come into your life. And I feel like there is another message. So I'm going to look this up in the book. Okay. This is also about laying down long-term financial plans. So what you're being asked to bring into your own life is some tangibility to your money. I hate to use that word budgeting because I can feel people like, oh, I don't want to do that. But what is your strategy here? What is your plan with this? This is like, oh, I have a really good idea to make money. So now I'm going to make it very tangible and I'm going to lay it out. I'm going to chart the course. And then I'm going to be also open to the resources that come in. So this is about being strategic and also receptive. That's who you are being asked to be right now in your own life. Strategic and receptive. Okay? So, but this is a positive card. This is like bright prospects, good things coming in. So you got to go back to that very first card because the cards always go in order. When I'm doing one of these pyramid readings, they always go in order. So first, before the bright prospects are coming in and the new resources, you've got to ask for that help and you've got to let go of your pride. Okay? All right, the third card is what are you meant to focus on right now? What are you meant to prioritize? And, ooh, that flipped quick. And we've got the Page of Ariel. Okay, you guys, this is, when you get the Ace of Ariel and the Page of Ariel, this is like a new opportunity coming in. This is like, you got to get rid of the negative, the small-minded, the rigid thinking because this new thing is trying to come into your life. Can you feel that? I've got something myself that I have been thinking about and pondering for a long time. And about a week ago, it was like, okay, act on it, reach out. And I was hesitant to do that because it was like, this is going to be a new start for me and I don't want to start over. I finally realized that it was I've been working towards this the whole time. And I'm listening to clients say something very similar. New opportunity coming in. This is an excellent opportunity that will be offered to you. This is like scholarships, the pursuit of education. It's time to get to work. So looking for, going back to that Ace of Ariel, what are the resources that are trying to be like for you to reach out and take those resources? This is further training in your career. This is, I really want to take that class. What do I need to do to make that happen? This is a furthering your business prospects and how useful you can be to the world, what you're bringing to the world. It's really, really time to make it more tangible. I'm going to look in the deck. Wrong page. So we're talking about the Page of Ariel. Okay. So yes, this is also advice you can count on and solid solutions to your concerns that will be offered. So again, there's a theme already in here, and I just got the chills of reaching out for help. You guys, seriously, hire yourself a coach. Go see your therapist. Reach out to that mentor that you have. This is not meant to just you be alone flailing. You're really, truly meant to get help with this. But this is about learning. This is about like increasing your knowledge in your purpose in the world. This is about the end of procrastination. Pursue that challenge. That thing that you're like, I want to do that, but no more buts, no more procrastination. It's time to actually pursue it. So that's what you're meant to focus on, is the pursuing of this new opportunity, okay? And it doesn't have to be brand new. I got to take a sip of my coffee. It doesn't have to be brand new, meaning that it can be a piece of the puzzle. In fact, I actually feel like for most of you, for most of us, this is going to be a piece of it's almost like the next obvious part of your purpose. but it does involve learning from somebody else. It does involve some kind of training, some kind of class, workshop, retreat, certification, something that's going to really bring some more solidity to your business and to your purpose. This is particularly relevant for those of you who make your livelihood through your purpose in life. All right, let's go to action steps. So the next two cards are going to be action steps, things that you're being asked to take action on in the physical world. So the first action step, it's been a very intense energy, hasn't it? I feel like April was a lot of percolating, a lot of old issues coming to the forefront, a lot of wound coming up. And now May feels like it's much more about taking action. I feel like a lot, oh, wow, that flipped right out. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. We have the Magician. We have the Magician. Okay, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. This is successful beginnings. Again, you guys, this is new. This is something new. All of these are pointing to something new. Back to the very first card with the Seven of Michael, there's a better course of action available to you. The way we've been doing it is either worked then and is no longer working, or really hasn't been working very well, and we're being asked to see a new possibility. The Magician is telling you that you already have the resources available to you. So when this comes as an action step, what I'm feeling for this current reading is that this is saying, you need to put together the resources that you already have in a way that is like alchemical. This is the wizard. This is the Magician. How are you going to take advantage of the resources you already have? We are so fearful about being strategic. We're so fearful about being opportunists because we're afraid it's manipulative. I'm not asking you to be manipulative, but I am asking you to be strategic. The cards are asking you to do that. Sit down with what you currently have. Is there someone in your life that would be really, really good person to work with right now? Make them an offer. Whether you pay them money or you work out some kind of a trade or whatever, like who do you already have around you that could change your life? So this is about manifesting the life you want, using what you already have in a more strategic way. And you guys, strategy can be magical too. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. Okay, so the second action card, so far all of them have just flipped. I've already got chills. So just as I'm sorting through the deck, I've got really, really, really strong chills, which means this is my sign that this is okay. So the next two cards came out. So that means, okay, more chills. Okay. Sorry. They get so strong they hurt for a minute. So this means these next two cards we really, really need to pay attention to specifically. The first, which is the next action card, is Epiphany. So you've got two major arcana cards as the action steps. I'm going to set this other card down. I haven't even looked at it yet. So Epiphany. Oh, man. All right. Okay. This card can mean a lot of different nuanced things, and this is what I'm getting that it means for this particular time, energy, and reading. So this is really, truly letting go of the old way of doing things. This is more of that letting go of rigidity, more of the letting go of that know-it-all, and allowing yourself to start something new, but on a whole new level. On a whole new level. This isn't about you being a newborn baby. This is about you taking all of the wisdom that you've learned, letting go of the rigidity, the pride, the know-it-all, and being very open and like humble and soft in how you're putting it out into the world. So yes, it's a new endeavor, but it's one that you've already been working on. And now it's about the mastery a new beginning, but as the master. So everything you're being asked to work towards now feels very, very much around your life purpose. This does not feel like a relationship reading. This feels like a purpose reading, a livelihood reading. And the Epiphany card, like what is your innermost self? What is your gut telling you? What are your guides telling you? What are those trusted people around you, your mentors, your coaches, your therapists telling you? And how does that resonate? Now, how are you going to use that to shift your life? You guys can feel the change, right? That's trying to come. The old ways are not working anymore. They're truly, truly not. This is a brand new day. So we're really being asked to level up here. I'm going to look this up in the book because I can feel there's another piece to this. Okay. This is also not just about seeking a mentor, it's about becoming a mentor, which is something that I have resisted for years, even though I've done many mentorship programs. But it's about I'm stepping into being a mentor in a whole new way, more as the guide. And so you are being asked to not only seek out your mentors, but who can you mentor? How can you pay that forward? This is like being a light to others, listening to the wise advice, and also heeding your own counsel, meaning you listen to the advice and then you see how that resonates for you and then move forward from that place. So 2 major arcana cards as the action steps. And I already pulled that top card, main message of the reading. And the top card is the King of Michael. And this is wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. Whenever I pull this as the top card, it's a very potent message. Do not lower yourself. You are meant to be the best version of yourself right now. This is about very open, honest, transparent communication. This is about somebody who is extremely steady, strong, reliable, okay? This is not the time to be distracted or running off willy-nilly. This whole reading is very much like you have what you're doing is not working. I don't see you doing something. Most of us are not going to be doing something completely different, but a tweak in how we're putting our purpose out into the world. Being willing to be a newbie in a way, but in a way where it just increases your ability to be the master. So they feel, can you kind of get this? They feel like I'm saying 2 opposite things, but I'm really not. If you combine the excitement and the innovation and the creativity and the openness and humility of the newbie with the wisdom and the steadiness and the mastery of someone who's been doing it for a long time, you marry those together, right? In that magician, that alchemy, you marry those together. You start making that shift with the Epiphany, and then you step into the King of Michael. That very strong, steady, I still have chills, by the way. Ever since I was shuffling for those 2 cards, the chills haven't gone away. If you're uncertain what to do, hire an expert. Okay, this is more about all of us need a coach. I am a coach and I need a coach. Make sure your actions are of the highest integrity. I really feel like there's a warning for a few of us. Let go of gossip, let go of drama. You really have got to step into that higher version of yourself. This is about someone who commands great respect, is known for being completely fair, someone who communicates professionally. They're principled, they're rational, they're ambitious, they're diplomatic. They get right to the point, This is very much a time to focus in on the highest version of yourself. So, okay, those are some wow cards. Those are some very, I don't want to say demanding but in a way focused. And then I've got one more card. Usually I'll put the cards back in to pull the last card. And this time I'm being told not to. This time I'm being told, let them lie. The last card isn't one of them anyway. So let's see what the last message is today for May 2019 general reading. Really want to hear your feedback. What part of this resonated for you? Where are you in all of this? It's definitely resonating for me and what I'm going through right now. Okay, no, that's the card. I don't even need to sort anymore. Okay, so now we've got the Four of Ariel. Okay, so when you give, you also receive. So this is about reciprocity. This is about every time I see this card, I think of the win-win. How can you go out in the world and create the win-win? Watch for extremes. Watch for, okay, I'm never going to eat sugar again. I'm going to save all my money. None of that's going to work right now. This isn't about extremes. This is about the dance. This is about responding to energy as it comes up. You want to watch any tendencies to be overly like hoarding or holding on to your money or being fearful around money. You want to just keep creating that flow, stepping into that flow. But not overspending either. This is about finding balance. This is about sharing your talents and your gifts. Okay, so here's what I'm getting with this Four of Ariel specifically. And this is actually a message that I've been getting for the last 2 weeks every single day. When I refer to getting a message, I mean that it keeps showing up, whether it's in a book I'm reading, someone's Facebook status, the thought that keeps popping into my mind. But I keep being told that we are not meant to chase after money. This is when we get into that desperate, fearful energy and we start getting, putting that out to the world and holding on so tightly to the money we do have, we actually are stopping the flow. What we're being told to do through this whole reading is to master our purpose. Who do we need to work with? What mentors, what coaches, what class, what certification, what new knowledge do we need? Who do we need to be to step into that mastery? Who do we need to receive help from to step into that mastery? And then how do we be so good at that the money is a byproduct of that we get so good at our purpose, we get so good at our livelihood that we don't have to hustle for it. We literally just create so much value in the world that we're creating constant win-wins, and people are like, take my money. Okay? I want to call this reading like mastery through humility or something along those lines, because that's what we're being asked to do. Now, for those of you that this reading is not applicable, none of this is going to really make sense to you, because this is kind of a nuanced message. But for those of you that are in this place where you are so ready, chomping at the bit through this April energy that was just like percolating and bringing up old shit, and it was almost like a torturous energy for a lot of us. Now you're getting the permission to move forward, but it has to be in a different way. Open, clear, focused, in full integrity, with the intention of mastery, with the intention of creating the win for everybody involved. Okay? It's going to start working. It really, really, really is going to start working. So, love to hear your feedback. Please comment on how this applies to you. How is this relevant for you? I always love, hearing how it lands for all of you that are watching this. I'm going to grab my coffee again. I hope that you have a wonderful May. I hope you take full advantage of this amazing energy that's coming in. May your coffee be strong and your life be blessed. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. And if you would be interested in working with me further, you can check out DawniAngel.com. I would love to come speak to your group, come to your business to do a training, be on your podcast, my personal favorite, or even work with you one-on-one.